for a dollar.
Oh,
I thought they took these
salute.
things out of circulation.
Never mind.
Womp.
False hope.
I tried, man.
Why can't you broadcast it?
I no, it's working. I'm broadcasting it.
Just when I think I've seen it all. Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
What do you mean?
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Doesn't look like anything.
What has porn come to? They got females fucking each other with stilettos.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
You want me to send you another invite or no? Okay. Destroyer, you said you want a 1-2 or no?
Xenoverse. Oh, would you look at that? It's working.
Raxon's safe.
Black, plain and simple.
I didn't write that, by the way. Fucking my friends did.
Find anything interesting? Doesn't tell me anything.
Hey, I can hear myself. What's Eleanor about?
Joke.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I totally spaced out. So,
Take a smarter man than me to connect
so,
that.
it's about this guy who came back from the war, and he pretty much started his career in the LAPD as a beat cop, and because of his intuition, he starts moving up the
Phelps,
ranks of
you jump like
the
a girl.
LAPD. Meanwhile, there's a there's a overarching story that's happening like in the city, revolving the cops or the main characters, friends in the war, and a lot of morphine. Yeah, that's what I was trying.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I had to mute the TV.
Stash of soup. You hungry or something, Phelps?
Yeah.
No, it's just the fact of like whatever he was saying was starting to come out the TV a few seconds later.
I'd say
That
that's
shit
pretty good
was
value
just.
for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
He ain't got no viewers except us two.
Yeah, you should say this over. You might as well.
It's not like this broadcast is gonna be six. Oh my god, he's got a third viewer.
I don't know who that is.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
Like, I was just straight talking, thinking you'd be like, oh, there's another one. Leaf, what are you currently looking for?
I'm looking for a pattern in their deliveries because they're pushing out weight to Tijuana a lot.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Did you find the pattern? Oh, somebody's dead.
Hold up, hold up. Okay.
Gotta wake up in 6.5 hours.
Which one do I have? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get a trophy. That's why I'm being an idiot right now. Soup in the pot. Okay, so which one? I need high flyer. So high flyer, go to the 20th century market address. Yeah, but I fuck. They're trying to fuck me. Actually, that's not a good look because I don't want to do this again. So what I'm reading is. I'm sorry. Nah, I want the 5-star achievement first, so I'm gonna go to.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yep.
Just awful.
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff?
Yeah, I just like it for the
I wouldn't say
presentation
it to
too.
his
Like
face
especially when
if
you
I
start
was
doing
you.
the
That is one
interrogations, like
hot-tempered
it
son
gets
of a bitch.
wicked intense. Like this is just DLC, to be honest. Like
Oh.
that's added, so it's not pertaining to like the story as a whole.
I was gonna say, is that you driving? But I'm pretty sure you
No,
never
you could
drive that
you
well
could
ever.
you could tell people to just drive for you. You could really just make it like real, like inclusive of just like not doing anything.
Right.
I was
See if we
saying
can
that
find
because
a
that
good
driver
couple
was
seasons
clean as hell and no wrecks, no nothing, no
No,
swerving.
no, that's what I'm
LAPD.
doing. I
Who
I
owns this
swerve a
factory,
little bit, but
man?
I can't really get in wrecks.
Mr.
If you like
Parnell.
run people over, it fucks up your
Howard
entire
Parnell.
like case file at the end.
Here.
So I'm trying to. I'm like,
Serious?
If you don't mind, we'll
yeah.
come
So this is my last like mission or last case to get 5 stars in. So I'm just trying to take it
Never
real
he's a
easy.
driver.
Wanted to follow her, didn't
I'm taking
you?
it real easy.
Sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Oh, the extra person left.
Give it a rest, Roy.
Time to be reckless.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Oh, I gotta look at the fucking.
What is going on? We're a family company using family recipes. We don't know anything about dope rings.
0, 0,
I need you to
0,
stop
1,
this
2,
from ruining
3,
the
4,
company's
5, 6,
reputation.
7.
Can I talk to you?
LAPD. Sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
Can I talk to you though?
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain.
Are you
$5
fucking
bags of
kidding me?
marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up
Damn,
tight with
3
your
bad
label
cops.
on them.
Can I get a list of your
3
employees?
bad
Of
cops and a
course,
good cop.
we have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
Okay, so this is really good. I mean, this came back in like 2011, but like so it's like in between of like it looks good, but it looks bad, you know?
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
No, it's fucking Cruz.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks.
Oh, the wetbacks.
Blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity.
That's what he said.
I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Let me change my outfit, actually.
This is where the
It's
produce
Jason
comes
Bourne.
in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Real fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
I've been trying to look at the desk, though.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
I'd like a private word with your dispatcher, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead. I'll be over here when you need me.
Oh no, this dude's gonna start being real shady to me, I feel like.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm going to go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
Oh my god. Don't
Get a
tell Donald
shipment
Trump
once
to get a
every
hard
2
on.
weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. I'm here get sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
That's a lie.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th Century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question?
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Yep, going through the door. Going through the door. Any more exotic cars I should be looking at? Nope. Nope. I think I'm good. Maybe. Fuck. I already have that car, right? I think. Nope.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big... Hey, Cole, not in public, huh?
Can you drive to this one? How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
Okay. We're not gonna go check that out.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You asked Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
It's a pretty good presentation, though.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland.
Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
No, man. It's about to go down.
Chances.
Sit the fuck down.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I get that?
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Yeah, we gotta talk into a hole, man.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
I don't give a fuck about your Mex
my
buddies or their
God.
leader, Ernesto. Tell me about the...
Fuck. Okay, that was a little blunder. We're gonna get back on track. We're gonna get back on track, guys.
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, But I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
What do you got? Okay.
I need Ray to run down
Silver
the
dollar.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto.
Mexicana.
Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Nah.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure
Just like
Ernesto
Juan.
and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory.
2 phones.
Please help me, sir.
Oh.
Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do. Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
You're breaking my heart.
Now?
Let's get them. All right, move. Move! Let's go! Everyone into position.
Going hard. Keep it tight, okay? LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Weapons on the ground, now. Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Oh my god, dude. Whoops.
Everyone into position. Going hard. Keep it tight, okay? LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air. Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Throw down your gun if you like. I'm still gonna ice you.
Yo, can you? It's like I can't shoot right in front of me. That's crazy. I'm just gonna take the obvious
LAPD,
approach
put your
here.
hands where we can see them. Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Are you serious, kid? Oh, I didn't realize this guy is the whole time.
He's there, right there. Kill him. Throw down your gun if you like. I'm still gonna ice you.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Get behind something, Phelps.
Give me some goddamn cover.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Bingo, bango.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Woo!
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds. $1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life. Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on him.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does. Must be $1,000 here. Yet another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
I'm waiting, Roy.
All right, all right.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here.
Okay.
It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Time to finish this. I hope I can just get my 5 and get my achievement.
You can drive.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Locked. We need another way in.
This is bullshit.
That'll work.
Full house. Kings over fives.
Cover the back door,
Damn
Roy.
it. You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to mind shop. Take three. None for me.
And the dealer takes two. All right? Turn them.
Straight to the king. I think that pot is mine, fellas.
Jesus fucking Christ. Whose cards are these? I've caught nothing but garbage all night.
Hey!
Reinforcements are on the way.
Your move, mister!
You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Stay down. Throw out the guns. LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth! Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Woo! Alright, I'm done.